Hello, everybody. It's October 30th. It's 11:30 a.m. Pacific and 2:30 p.m. Eastern. It's time. It's time. We are here. You are here. I am here. It is time for our midday mindful moment. I am Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the spiritual director of Tucson New Thought, and this is the time and place where we check in each weekday for just a few minutes of mindfulness. Indeed it is. This is the time and the opportunity that we take together, you and I, you and me, we two together, take this opportunity to actively engage our practice, our spiritual practice on a consistent and regular basis. And I hold to this notion that when we practice on a daily basis, life just gets better all around. And I hold to that because that's been my experience. And here's the deal. I come from a philosophy called religious science, and the science part of it is that I get to use the world, my life, as a laboratory and do experiments and see what works. So find what works for you. That's what this is all about. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Please type in a little comment. This is me typing. Do you remember the Muppets when they would type something? I don't know. Feeling a little kooky today, I think. But before I go any further, let me offer my daily reminder, and it is this: that you are love, you are light, you are life. Breathe into this. You are magnificent. Magnificent. You absolutely are magnificent. Take the time to reflect on your own magnificence and let yourself be motivated by that for the rest of the day. Logan, I do not. You do not what? You may have been responding to something, but there's a delay in the video, so I'm not exactly sure what you do not. Oh, wait, or are you saying you do not engage on a daily basis? Give it a shot. Try for a week. Go 7 days and commit to doing something. 5 minutes of spiritual practice every day over the course of 7 days. That's only 35 minutes over the course of a week. I think you can do that. Just give that a shot and see what happens. At least that's what I think you're referring to. All right, so here's what I want to do. Today is October 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st. Oh, remember the Muppets. Now I feel old. Oh, it's okay. Age is a state of mind anyway, so what do I care? Because look at me. I look good. And if that's what it's all about, so if it's about looking good to feel good, well, I feel good and I look good. So, God, this is going off the rails. Okay, I'm letting that go, Logan. Thank you for letting me know. But so what I was about to say is today is October 30th. Tomorrow is October 31st. I have something in mind for tomorrow. So I wanted to basically wrap up October with this idea because our theme with October at Tucson New Thought has been blessings of infinite oneness. Blessings of infinite oneness. And it was a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing when I made the graphic for it, which you may have seen on the Facebook page, where it said blessings of infinite oneness. And so down the side it read boo in honor of Halloween, right? But if we truly understand what we are, who we are, if we remember who we are, which is one of the tenets of the philosophy we're teaching, that I teach, love only, forgive everything, remember who you are. We are that infinite oneness. We are the blessing of infinite oneness, totally expressing oneness as our own expression of life. So I have 3 questions that I want to offer today that are some spiritually leading questions that I would love for us all to think about. And they are these. 1, do I seek social approval? 2, where does my happiness come from? And 3, what do I seek in my prayers? Now, I pulled these off of a website, but I think they're great questions and they're such allowing questions. So the first one, do I seek social approval? I think that's a question we should all really look to because we are absolutely culturalized. We are socialized into seeking approval from things outside ourselves. And that's actually a backwards notion. When we remember who we are, we don't need approval from outside the self because we can live in harmony with all of it, with what is outside the self. When we live in harmony with it, then we don't need the approval of those things out there. And so that's one thing to maybe consider. The other thing, where does my happiness come from? It's another thing where we're working frequently backwards, where we're trying to derive happiness from the things outside the self to allow ourselves to experience happiness. But happiness is an inside job. Happiness starts from here. And when we take on the consciousness of happiness, then everything in our world aligns with that consciousness. So how can we not be happy with and in alignment with the things that are outside the self? And third, what do I seek in my prayers? And this is more than what are the things I seek. I want to equate this to this notion. How do I seek? How do I seek in my prayers? Helicopter going overhead. You can probably hear it. How do I seek? Am I seeking for something to change in my life by pleading and begging for something outside the self? Or am I allowing to seek through my prayer with the knowledge that knowing who I am not praying to God, I am praying as God. And that I am simply stating what it is I require in my experience. So those are the three questions. Do I seek social approval? Where does my happiness come from? What do I seek in my prayers? And so today I think what we should root ourselves in is this notion that we are absolutely blessings of infinite oneness. Each and every one of us is that oneness in form. We are that oneness. Our lives are infinite, and we are blessings within that. So trust that. That's the message today. So if you're in a place where you can close your eyes and it's comfortable and safe for you to do so, I'm going to invite you to have that luxury. And let's just take this moment of allowing. Now hold on. I'm looking at these comments real quick. Logan, I will still take on the challenge though. Bravo. Grateful that you are choosing to do that. William, you are old. Yes, I am. I'm going to be in 2 months. I'm going to be even older. Well, I'm going to be older 5 minutes from now, but that's just the nature of time and the way we experience it. All right, let's just take a breath. Taking in a nice deep breath and releasing that breath. And another breath. Releasing that. One more time. Taking in a breath and releasing. Right in this moment, right here, right now, I allow myself to alleviate my consciousness from concerns of time and space and settle into the infinite knowledge, the infinite understanding, the infinite knowing that there is only one source. There's only one creative energy. There's only one infinite oneness. There is nothing else. There is only this good. There is only this light. There is only this life. There is only love. There is only God. This good orderly direction, this greatness on demand, whatever we choose to call it, it is magnificent, and we are magnificent as this infinite power. Where there is absolutely no separation. We are the power. We are the blessing of infinite oneness. We are perfection embodied and expressed. For there is a perfect impression on the universal mind that expresses as each and every one of us. And so trusting this, knowing this, and aligning my own self with this knowledge, I root this knowledge in my heart, here and now, settling into the soul space to make the claim for my good and for the good of all, that there is only peace because it starts right here in my heart. And I know that it starts in the hearts of every single person who makes the choice to let peace be rooted in their hearts. And so I trust and know that I am only ever attracting into my life those who have peace rooted in their hearts. And I trust and know that as peace is rooted in my heart, it expands and expands and expands, and it transforms those who maybe don't have peace in their hearts. For this is the blessing of infinite oneness, that there is a power for good in the universe. It is who and what each and every one of us is, and we utilize that power for good. This is what and how I seek. I derive my happiness from within and know that it is reflected to me in all aspects of my being. I derive my approval from within and trust that I attract into my experience all those who are approving. I lead life with a kind and gracious heart. I allow myself to make the choices that are rooted in kindness, love, and grace. And I trust in this for every single person I encounter, that we are the very expression of love, the expression of grace, the expression of kindness, for that is who and what we are. We are rooted in this. And so trusting this, allowing this, and letting this be with deep gratitude in my heart, I simply relax, release, let go, allow, and live in the flow. I am in the flow right now. The flow of infinite oneness. I am that flow, as are we all. And so trusting and allowing, I release, let go, let fly, and know it to be so. As together we say, and so it is. So there we are. Blessings of infinite oneness. Yes, I am grateful to you. You are a blessing in my life, and I am grateful that you have taken this time to hang out with me for a couple of minutes today. As always, keep your eye out for the Midday Mindful Moment at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern every single weekday. If you haven't already, I would love for you to react to this video. Give it a love, give it a like. Comment on this video so I know you're here. I see Logan, I see William. William, I don't know if Anita's with you, but if she is, grateful to have you both, and grateful to have you here, Logan, and to know that you're here. I do just want to also remind everyone that if you are in Arizona next week, on Monday, the Mindful Moment will be at a different time. Right? It's going to be at 12:30 Arizona time because everybody else is going off of daylight savings over the weekend, but we don't observe daylight savings time, so we're going to have a little bit of a shift if you're in Arizona. Otherwise, it's staying the same for everybody else, so y'all don't have to worry about that, y'all. Yeah. Sue, thank you. Jay, you rocked it. You rock it, Jay. You rock it. Rock on, Reverend Jay Willick, my peer and my classmate, my colleague. So grateful. I trust that your New Thought Center is going well. Things are good here. Also, just as a reminder, we have meditation tonight at 6 p.m. at Tucson New Thought, 4500 East Speedway. And remember that these are now being broadcast on Facebook as well. There is a Wednesday night meditation group that is part of the Tucson New Thought page. So go join that group, and you will have the notification when the meditation goes live at 6 p.m. Arizona time. Also, Sunday celebration every week at 10 a.m. for the next 2 Sundays only. Because on November 17th, we begin offering 2 services every week, a contemplative service at 9 and a celebration service at 10:30 a.m. Those are Arizona times, so those times will change for those of you who are on daylight savings, right? The 10:30 a.m. service is the one that will be on Facebook just for all of you who are not here in town. Do keep an eye out on Facebook and Instagram and our website, TucsonNewThought.org, for everything that's happening here. Just a reminder, please do share this video. Share this video. Let's magnify our mindfulness practice. Celebrate the magnificence that is you. Expand the flow to everyone you know, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.